what are the email flows that, like bare essentials that I need to set up?
Today, Jumps and I have been out here figuring out what we're going to do for our abandoned checkout flow. But really, we just got lost in taking photos. And I think it's important when you're in this kind of world to figure out what works for you and like to find the things that give you the most inspiration. So like right now, we've been just taking photos and looking at all these ships and shit and thinking about photo books and just letting the mind drift and dream and go wherever it wants to go. And I think it's really important that you do that and don't be too hard on yourself when you're starting a business, because that creative juice that you get fulfillment from, those dreams that you have, they all come back into play in your business in one way or another. Sometimes your brain will get tempted to like beat yourself up for not doing the thing that you need to be doing right now. But if it's a positive thing and it's a creative thing and it's a healthy thing and it enriches your soul, that's worth just letting go and going for it. Okay, let's do it, brother. Do you want to go handheld for this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we're breaking down email flows because right now with Helsinki House, what we're working on is the abandoned checkout email flow. Okay, so we go email flows, and then we break this down in the middle. So this is prospecting, and this is retention. When you're at the start of your business, you're focusing really heavy on prospecting. A prospect is somebody who hasn't purchased before. So there's only two flows that you really need to set up to start with, and that's abandoned checkout and then the pop-up. I would actually say that the pop-up is the most important one to start with because you're sending traffic to your website and you want to get as many leads as possible so that you can talk to them later through the emails. At the moment with Helsinki, we only have this one up and it's converting pretty well, but we want to put this one up now just because we're now starting to spend more money on ads. There's more people abandoning checkout, so now it makes sense to put this flow up. With business, what you're trying to do at all times is focus your energy on the thing that is most needed for you to succeed. So there's no point in going and building out your welcome series until you've done your pop-up flows, because why would you focus on the customers first before you've got any customers? And that's like the most basic example I can give. So what you're trying to do at all times is gauge where you're at in your business and like what needs my energy. When you wake up in the morning, one question to ask yourself is, if I could do one thing in my business today to have a breakthrough, what would that be? We're not doing anything in retention right now with email flows or even the business. We're still focusing on prospecting because that's the most important part for when you're starting. Our other brands, the ones that are doing $1 million a month, we're thinking all LTV with those. I don't know how much value I can give you for abandoned cart because the actual flow itself is so simple. It's give them a reminder, remind them what they wanted to buy and why, put a couple of bullets in, and then with the second email, add some scarcity, add some FOMO if you can, and that's really it. They showed intention to buy, they didn't buy it. Now you remind them, and then the second one be like, hey, this deal's about to expire. You know, when you're doing physical products, a lot of people say that we can't hold the cart for much longer because the products are going to sell out. I don't really recommend that with physical products because I think we've just heard it all before and it seems like bullshit. And as soon as you start to become disingenuous with your audience, it does more harm than good. Did you need to brief me on something?
Yeah.
So I haven't been in my office for ages, so everything's bare bones and disgusting, but Robin, you need to brief me on this weekend's Zero Waste Cartel email, and it is our 6th birthday. So I've looked at the last year's 5th birthday one, and I'll write that tomorrow. If you don't mind.
No.
you're at capacity.
I'm so cooked.
Yeah, you've been working, like you're creatively bankrupt, as am I.
What a great team.
Yeah, we're both struggling. So, you know, we've got 5, 6 brands, and it's evidently clear to me now that if we're going to get to $100 million, we need to take my brain and your brain and input them into a new copywriter and a new designer. Just one on one, and then if you imagine our flywheel, I now think it's time for us to just go full-time on not a junior copywriter to train, but like somebody to come in, they can do what we need them to do, and then get a graphic designer that will teach you stuff. That's really what we need. We need to go like top of the market. And then with all of the brands that are getting put through this Cactus Studio system, I think that's going to be the key to us going from $12 million to $100 million and just having more fun. What do you mean you're going home?
Going home, finished everything I need to do.
It's 4 p.m.
Yeah, I haven't been here since like 7:30.
You've been here since 7:30?
Yeah.
You stay here till 7:30. Sit down. Take a seat in the bare, barren desert of a fucking office.
This office is looking great.
Thanks, man. It's a sad affair. Hey, what have you done today?
I've finished optimizing a couple of spreadsheets for operations so that everything is a lot neater and a lot more on track.
What kind of spreadsheets were they?
It's staying on top of like the daily sales that we have for like other products in the Zero Waste Cartel so that we can accurately tell how much stock we've got left.
So it's for forecasting?
Yeah. That's
forecasting.
That's the word that I'm looking for. I'm really excited about O-Sheet. See like how we're gonna build the brand and like development of it.
So that went into production today?
That went into production today.
So
That's really exciting. Samples for hair oils were supposed to arrive today, but there's a problem with the shipping, I don't know why. So already contacted the supplier. So we'll get that sorted by tomorrow.
We got a lot of new products coming to all the stores.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. Like Zero Waste Cartel like rebrand, like revive of the entire, almost like brand.
This is the first thing that you've been a part of the build for.
Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm really excited. That's why I feel like I was so excited about the bottles coming today. I contacted the suppliers and I sourced them and I was like, this is almost like my thing.
Yeah, so it's like, it is your thing.
Yeah.
It's not almost your thing, this is you.
Yeah, so I was like, obviously Harry helped out, but I've been the one who's like been contacting all the suppliers and dealing and doing negotiations with them. So it's been really exciting.
Shayla, do you want to go down there and tell them that there's only room for one film crew around here?
I know, I was thinking that, like, who they think they are.
Looks like low tide.
This is ecom suit territory.
Yeah.